Hi guys, Steve here from Fubar Bundy Airsoft in Leeds. So earlier this week we put up a little bit of news on our Facebook page that we are now a GBLS DAS retailer for the area. So what we thought we'd do is give you a little video of currently the two options that are available. The full built gun, which is in a 13.5-inch version, and then also the skeleton kit. So the first one is the fully built GDR-15, as the production model's called. GBLS and DAS for a while, you would have known that they did a limited edition first gone onto the market, which was based on the M4A1. The GDR-15 is the production type, and this is in the 13.5-inch barrel. So you get a PTS EPS stock, PTS Centurion arms rail, and PTS grip, and the gun's fully built, ready to go out of the box. It does come with an orange flash hider. This is due to laws in Korea, but it is 14 counterclockwise, so if you want to change it to a bird cage that you've got at home, you can do. Literally, once you get it out of the box, you just pop the two pins together, a little bit of grease, pop your battery in, and you're good to go. So that's the GDR-15 in the built form. The other way that it comes is in the skeleton kit, which I've got here. The boxes are both the same. They do say DAS GDR-15, and you can see the actual manufacturers that they work with, but this is the skeleton kit. So let me get this open and we'll show you what's inside. Okay, so once you've got the box open, you're presented with the contents of the box. So you've got a set of instructions with a breakdown and a pamphlet, which we will cover in a while. So you get the lower receiver without a stock, but it is complete, and then you also get the upper receiver and outer barrel only. There's no rail on this, being the skeleton kit. It is a 10.5-inch outer barrel, but it will accept AEG spec rail, so you can put any kind of rail on there that you want, 119, Mark 18, Noveski, things of that nature. It is a complete upper, so the bolt carrier is already fitted, and you know, again, unfortunately it does come with an orange flash hider, but you can change that. Again, it's 14 counterclockwise. A 60-round magazine is also included. These are proprietary to the GBLS. They have a empty mag detection on the back, and they do actually feel a bit like real steel mags. They've almost got like a feedlet. In the plastic bag you get an Allen key for adjusting the hop, and then they've also included a 3D printed adapter for your speed loader, just to make loading the mags a little bit easier. Nice touch, and it does work really well. We've used it and we've had no problems at all. One of the main things that comes with the GBLS is this pamphlet. Now it's got 7 points, which, you know, we're blokes, we don't look at instructions, but one of them, the main one, is point 1, do not adjust the more tight. Even though it's got a AEG style pistol grip with a motor screw adjustment in the bottom, it's done at the factory. If you do alter it, it can do damage. Some of the other points is, you know, you've got to use high quality BBs. They don't recommended biodegradables, they're just too soft. You know, hard BBs like G&G, RWA, Jeffs. We've been using Newpro Razor 2.8s and we've had no problems whatsoever. They've fed, we've had no shattering, they've just been superb, but you'll get to see those later on when we do the actual shooting test after we've built the gun. Some of the other points is, you know, it will, if it does jam up, you know, disconnect the battery, use an unjamming rod, get it clear, and just make sure that if you do use any substandard BBs that get any bits inside, you're clearing it all out. So we're going to build it and we'll be back shortly. Guys, so we took the skeleton value kit of the GDR-15, which is just the upper, lower and the outer barrel and no stock, and what we've done is we've created a L119A2. We've put on the Angry Gun stroke Red Wolf A2 rail, a mag pull ACS stock, which we've modified to take a 1300 Newpro PEQ battery, and that's actually in the stock at the back. ACOG TA31 and a FMA PEQ, and then a AFG Mod 1 angle foregrip, and then the Surefire flash hider. So what we've done is very quickly, very easily, we've actually converted a value kit into a rifle to your choosing, or to, in this case, my own design, which is the one that we're actually going to be allowing customers or potential customers to actually try in the shop. So without further ado, what we're going to do is we're going to mag up the 60 round mag, and we're going to show you this bad boy in action on our G&G range. Bear with us and we'll be back to you. So we're in our range that's in the shop, and as you can see, the bolt's back. The mag's loaded with Razor 2.8s and 60 rounds in these mags. So iPro on, mag in, you get that nice satisfying forward noise. We're actually getting a little bit of extra ting on this, which you might hear when we're firing it, and that's because of the flash hider. So without further ado, let's see this bad boy in action. So I'm going to take out the top two lines on semi, and then flick it into full auto and do some controlled bursts. So here we go. And now into full auto. And mag out. So this thing it's superb. It's got a decent recoil. You can definitely feel that mass of the bolt hitting into your shoulder as you're like shooting it. It does offer a real experience of firing a I don't want to call it an AG, but it is an AEG, but it's like a hybrid AEG. The trigger response is fantastic because it uses a pre-cocking system. As soon as you fire that trigger, and it's so crisp, the BB's downrange. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to empty the mag out, and then you can actually see the bolt stop in operation. So mag back in, and away we go. So this is going to be on semi, just for dramatic effect. 1 second. And there you go. Bolt's back. So mag out. You'd then be able to put your fresh mag in, hit your bolt release, and you're ready to go on your next one. One of the other cool features about this gun is if you have an issue with your battery and you're in dire, desperate measure, it will actually fire as a Springer because you can actually cycle it with the cocking handle. You really won't want to do it for too long. You've got two fingers pulling back on that charge handle, but it is possible to do. So we've got these in store currently. They are available on finance. So just to give you a prime example, the GDR-15, the full built gun with a 10% deposit will set you back around about £120 a month over 12 months. That is subject to status. If you're in the area tomorrow, Saturday, come down, we'll give you a go on this, and then we'll I think we should start taking pictures of people's smiles and their reactions when they actually get to shoot it. It is a fantastic platform. PTW definitely knocked off the perch for training weapons, and I'd even say so with regards to recoil shocks as well. It's got something different. But come down, have a shoot, make up your own opinion. Thanks very much for watching. Hope to see you soon at the store.